Hello there, my name is Gilbert Angana and I'm the CEO of Step Afrique, which is part of Ascent Leadership Group Limited. Today I just want to talk to you about an introductory session of a couple of series that we'll run with you on the topic of leadership. And I just want to quote one of the global leadership gurus and also one of the people that I really admire and follow, who is John Maxwell. He keeps on saying that everything rises and falls on leadership, and that leadership is influence. So at the back of our minds, and we ask ourselves as Step Afrique, if everything rises and falls on leadership, then why are organizations not taking this aspect? Why are many businesses, many business owners, many entrepreneurs not very keen in terms of their leadership development aspect? Because this is a competitive edge that many entrepreneurs, many businesses, many SMEs and many organizations needs to develop so they can be sustainable in future. So I want to share with you just a piece of the research that we did as Step Afrique that then helps to cement that aspect of why everything rises and falls on leadership. And we did a research where we discussed and had some interview with around 20 leaders within Kenya, who from where we sit, we consider these leaders as transformational leaders, the leaders who sustained their organizations, their businesses, throughout various volatile and uncertain environment. And we had some discussions with them in terms of what really makes them who they are. What are some of the traits that they need to, they have developed over time that are key, and what are some of the new traits that they have really come to uncover that these are critical for them to be at that level where they're transformational in the organization, where they're able to ensure that the organization is sustainable. And we realized that there are three key areas that all of them were key in ensuring that they are developed. And number one is on the area of self-leadership. All the leaders who are transformational have mastered the art of self-leadership. They've mastered the art of ensuring that they they lead themselves first. They are aware of themselves first. And number two, there's the aspect of strategic leadership. And here we are thinking, it's about how do they foresee the future? How are they looking at the environment now? What are some of the things that they need to develop? Who are some of the people that they need to work with? Who are some of the people that they need to nurture? And that's the aspect of strategic leadership that is very key for a leader. Now, number three is the aspect of conscious leadership, that they need to be able to, any leader who wants to be able to walk through the different seasons of the business environment, then they need to be cautious. And cautious here is how do they connect with people, with their team members, with the industry and so on. How do they connect with a bigger business environment, which is volatile and uncertain, and also more so is how do they view the ability to be able to undertake and lead their organization, their businesses to the next level. And these three aspects are actually critical for any leader who would want to be transformational, but more so also who would want to be adaptive. And adaptive here is a leader who can be able to sustain his business, a leader who can be able to sustain his organization into sustainable performance in the long term, especially looking at the volatile and uncertain environment that we are in. So all these leaders agree that for any leader to be transformational and also adaptive, then they need to have they need to sharpen their self-leadership. They need to build their strategic leadership, and they need to develop their conscious leadership. And that is actually at the heart of Step Afrique. This is actually what we do as Step Afrique in terms of helping you as a business leader, helping you as an entrepreneur, helping you as an organization to develop your teams, your leaders in terms of the area of self-leadership, in terms of the area of strategic leadership, and in terms of the areas of conscious leadership. So if this is you as an organization and you're listening to me right now, and these are the gaps that you see within your teams, these are the gaps you see in your business, this is the gap that you see from you as an individual, then get in touch with us. Then we see how we can be able to work with you through a series of trainings that are globally tested, and coaching, one-on-one coaching and team coaching that will be able to help and uncover some potentials in your business, in your teams, but then will scale up the capabilities of your leaders. Get in touch with us and we'll be able to partner with you on this. But also follow me through the next couple of series that will be able to now drill down to explain to you what does self-leadership entails. What are some of the things that we look at when you're developing your leaders, or when you're developing you as a leader from a self-leadership perspective? The same way as strategic leadership, what are some of the critical elements that we walk through with you to develop that? And conscious leadership, what are some of those things that you need to be able to check through as we work with you in terms of the coaching and training, so that we develop you to be this transform adaptive leader. So partner with us so that we can be able to help you and see the difference in your team. Thank you very much.